What's up, peeps? So a lot of people know me as a Mexican sniper or as one of the best snipers on console playing on controller. Now that being said, I guarantee you guys that the next loadouts I'm about to show you guys are the best you will find on YouTube. And these include whether you want to be super aggressive with your sniper, whether you want the best long range sniper, or whether you just want the best overall sniper. And I'm also going to be debunking one of the fake news that people have been spreading about what is the best sniper, quote unquote, the Pellington. Let's jump right into this video. So the first debunk that we're going to do is the Pellington. Now, a bunch of YouTubers have talked about the Pellington being the next sniper, and I thought it was going to be too, especially because I love the Pellington and I knew its potential. But this is something that a lot of YouTubers don't tell you, and this is why it is not going to be the next meta sniper. So take a look at this. All right, I've got a 3x scope on this. Mind you, I did test this as well with a sniper scope and everything like that, and you guys are going to see that the Pellington has absolutely no aim assist. I mean, look at this, 0, and I go super slow on it, super slow on the target, and nothing. I mean, we can back up again here so you guys can take a look at it. Look at that, 0. All right, chat, when I'm telling you it is 0, I mean, you get absolutely no aim assist with this gun. And why is this important? Because a lot of you guys are watching this video because you want to know what is the best sniper after the Kar98. And the reason why the Kar98 was so popular was because of the super strong aim assist that it had. And it was just super easy to aim on people. But with that being said, let me show you the class setups. So after the Pellington being the sniper with the most damage range, next comes the Vanguard Kar98. All right, and I've got a really good, this is being my switch instead of using an aggressive Kar98. This is the best aggressive quick scoping sniper that you'll find right now. So let's jump right into the setup. I try to build it as max range as you can, but I mean, there's really no point in doing that. If you build either the Type 99 or you build the Vanguard Kar98 and you build in max damage range to get the most one-shot headshot potential, your gun is really slow. So might as well use other snipers that I'm gonna show you in the video. But for the muzzle, we're gonna go ahead and use the F8 stabilizer. Next up for the barrel, we're gonna go with the rapid one, which is the one all the way to the bottom. For the optic, again, we're gonna go super aggressive on this one. So we're gonna go all the way to the bottom here until we find the G16 2.5. And also this one doesn't have any glint, so it makes the sniper really aggressive, and also again makes it harder because people can't see the glint. And if you guys do have this reticle, I recommend using this one, the crosshair dot. Next up for the stock, we're gonna go with the short stock on this one, giving us really good movement speed. And then with the perk one, we are gonna go with Quickscope. This one's pretty good. It gives you accuracy, and what accuracy does is like the scope sway. If you guys don't mind this at all, you can go ahead and select fleet just for a little bit more movement. But I'm gonna go ahead and select Quickscope. For perk number 2, we're gonna go with on hand because it does give you the aim down sight speed, so pretty useful when we're going for a quick scoping class. Next up for the rear grip, we are gonna choose the fabric because this one gives you ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, and also hip fire accuracy. For the magazine, we're going to go with the 8mm Clouser with the 5-round. If you want to aim a little bit quicker, you can also use a 3-round, but again, 3 rounds is definitely not that much, so that's why we're going to go select this one. Ammunition, obviously go ahead and select lengthen. And then for the underbarrel, we're going to go with the last one, the SMLE pistol grip. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a good quick scoping sniper, kind of like the Kar98 where people select the quick scope, but this one actually does give you significantly more range on that one-shot potential. All right, and again, you don't get any glint on it. Now let's move on to the best long-range sniper you can have right now. Now, this was one of my favorite sniper rifles. I did play Warzone since the start, and the HDR has been one of my all-time favorites. And now it is going to rise to the king as one of the best long-range snipers. Let's jump into the setup. Also, in this video, I'm only going to show the loadouts, not going to show any gameplay. The gameplay, I will be showing it in future videos so you guys can see how they perform. But trust me, these are the best loadouts. Now, since we want the best long-range sniper for this one, for the muzzle, we're going to go with the monolithic. For the barrel, we're going to go with the first one. A lot of people like changing the barrels and like to go a little bit quicker, but also do realize it's not just the damage range, obviously, because this gun does maximum damage if you headshot him, but the bullet velocity is super important, and that's why we want to select the longer barrels. Next up for the laser, we're going to go with the tac laser. No auto on this one, please, for the love of God, just do not put a variable zoom on your snipers. It's just going to make this super slow, and that was one of the problems with the HDR, why it started losing its popularity, because faster snipers came to place. Next up for the stock, we're going to choose the first one, the F-TAC Stalker Scout, which gives you ADS speed. And then for the perk, you can choose whichever one you want. You can either go ahead and select FMJ, which is pretty good with the HDR. I mean, you're going to be able to shoot through almost every single thing. But you can also go ahead and select Focus for that flinch resistance. It's really up to you. But I do like using FMJ as it's a long-range sniper. And then sometimes you might get that shot through the wall or through the tree or something like that. And this is the HDR loadout. Now, this next up is the ZRG. It's another one of the snipers that can one-shot, and I'm about to show you guys a class that nobody has ever shown you before. In this, I actually posted this class about a month ago, and it is super fun to use, super aggressive also, and really powerful. So for the first one, again, we always want to go with the wrap suppressor because it gives us, again, we want max bullet velocity. Something that a lot of people don't know is the ZRG is in the top of the bullet velocity. So I mean, this gun is hit scan, and it's also got really good damage. Next up for the barrel, we're also going to go with the best in bullet velocity, which is the Combat Recon. Next up for the laser, we're going to go with the SWAT 5mm laser. And for this one, we are going to add an optic. We are going to go ahead and add the actual arms 3 times. Trust me on this one, you won't get any glint on this one. And it's just like you can go super aggressive with this even on Rebirth, and you can guarantee one-shot headshots anywhere, and you can go ahead and Quickscope. And also, I do like to change this reticle to this one right here, which is the Hunter one. It's the third one. And then for my snipers, if I did have the extra attachment, like if you didn't have the optic, you would obviously go ahead and select the stock. But for my snipers, I always love the ADS speed being one of the most important ones. So we are going to go with this one with the jungle grip, giving us the aim down sight time and also giving us flinch resistance. So this is the one that I would use for this sniper. And again, this is a pretty good sniper. If you're probably running Caldera, you might want to take the 3x off and put a stock. But if you're running Rebirth and you want that full one-shot sniper, go ahead and run this one. Trust me, no glint sniper, amazing and a really good bullet velocity. Now for the last one, this is what I believe to be the king of snipers now, like the best overall sniper, whether you want to play Caldera, long range, aggressive, whatever you want. This is your new Kar 98, the AX50. Now for this one, we also want max bullet velocity. And again, this sniper also does one-shot headshots. We're going to go with the monolithic suppressor. For the barrel, we want the max bullet velocity, so we're going to go with the first one, the Vanguard. If you do want a little bit more aggressive, you could choose like the short barrel. But again, just this sniper isn't the best with the bullet velocity, so you have to be aware that you're going to have to bullet lead significantly compared to the Swiss and the Kar 98. The bullet drop is a lot more significant, so that's why I like putting the Vanguard Arms Pro. For the laser, we're obviously going to go ahead and select the TAC laser. No optic on this one. For the stock, we are going to go with the last one, the Vanguard Arms Assassin, which gives us the aim down sight speed. And one of the advantages that this one has over the HDR, which is why I name it King, is because it also has a rear grip, so you can go ahead and select this one, the stippled grip tape, giving you aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. And here you just got an amazing sniper. This one, in paired with the HDR, was actually the OG Medicine sniper back in the day. Either you ran the HDR or you ran the AX50. But this, what I believe right here, is going to be your new Kar 98, right? The typical monolithic suppressor, long barrel, and everything like that. This is going to be the new King. And as far as you guys wanting to use again the like any SPR or the Kar 98 still, any guns that don't one shot, I would seriously recommend you guys to go ahead and select the max damage range on this one. So obviously putting the monolithic suppressor or the combat scout if you're playing the Swiss, longest barrel on the Kar 98, that's just going to be your best bet. Because again, if you want to go ahead and quickscope, like I said, this is going to be the new class for quickscopes. If you want to quickscope, be aggressive, go ahead and select this one. And if you want to use your Kar 98 still because you love that aim assist that it gives you, then I would definitely recommend go max damage range on your guns. As far as I've tested this gun, I have gotten one-shot headshot kills. I was testing in the pregame lobby about 110 meters. I believe the Kar 98 even maxed out. It was like 90-something meters. Again, we're probably gonna have to wait for another YouTuber like JGod that does a little bit more in-depth testing. But again, on this one, I do know that you can get about 110 meters, which is significantly good. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this class setups. And again, like I said, in the days to come, I will be posting gameplay with. Peace out, everybody, and enjoy your new sniping.